All right, so what are we going to talk about? I actually saved a banger of a first story.
I would love to hear this story.
Yeah, I was teasing Leo on it. We just took a walk to Starbucks to get warmed up.
Yeah.
And I had to be careful not to spill too many of the goods before we sat down and turned the camera on. So I got laid this weekend.
That's fucking awesome, man. That's the goal, I think. You know?
I think so, too.
Yeah.
Ask me when the last time I got laid was before this time.
All right, when's the last time you got laid before this time? This
New
weekend?
Year's Eve.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go.
A man like Leo can't even fathom that kind of time. That's like geologic time for Leo. Like the time it took for the African continent to drift away from the Americas.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I am a little bit addicted to sex, indeed. But that's my problem. But let me hear about this. I'm excited.
Okay, yeah, and I need some of Leo's advice here. Leo's going to kind of be the love doctor. That's the function he's going to serve on this podcast.
Yeah.
So what happened was, we headed out to this local karaoke bar. It's called Backstage. I was thinking about not saying the name. So I'm going to block this girl on Instagram. She follows me. I'm going to block her before I put this out. But we went to Backstage, which is just down the street. My roommate goes there at least 2 or 3 times a month, gets blacked out drunk. And my roommate, he's a cool guy. He's tall. Yeah, he's a horrible singer. I saw that firsthand. But the thing is, he's a handsome enough guy, but he doesn't have he's not the fucking crazy ladies man. He's not Johnny Bravo. He's not Leo the Tavio.
I'm not.
But he comes back more often than not with a pretty cute broad.
Nice.
And he does obscene shit too. He's always getting his ass licked in his bedroom after nights at Backstage.
That's the thing young girls do now, you know?
It's part of it's in your arsenal. Like it's part of the dating contract.
It is nowadays. It's normal.
I take you to dinner, I buy you a couple drinks. Not only are we gonna have intercourse,
I'll eat your ass.
I'll eat your ass.
Yeah, which is great.
Yes.
Really. Yeah.
So
technology, you know.
I think it's
porn.
all
It's got to be porn.
It's got to be porn.
More girls than I've ever noticed. Like more girls watch porn than I would ever really think. It's like all of them.
Yeah. And
it's incredible.
Given the equipment on those male performers, that's not great news for me.
Oh, stop.
So we go to this
size doesn't matter.
Yeah. So we go to this bar. Yeah. I show up. I'm immediately disappointed. It's a hippie crowd. A lot of girls who wear hats. Girls who are wearing kind of just witchy outfits, the buckles, the boots.
Really?
They look like vegan hipsters who, as a class, just hate me.
Culver City, that's about right. Yeah.
There's a bright spot. Leo, tell the audience which breed of women I love above all others.
It's Asian women. And if they're half-breed Asian, that's even better, but it's really Asian.
I don't know if necessarily that's true.
I like even better, just full Asian.
Dude, I like them full Asian.
I like
any
specific Oriental or just Asian?
No. Any
Filipino? I mean, they're really almost Latinos.
Because
Filipino.
I just quit UCLA, and when I was working there, I would do catering events for doctors. Mm-hmm. A surgeon came in, a fucking Asian surgeon girl, fresh off the fucking boat. Her eyes looked like slits in a suit of medieval armor. I'm talking like this fucking much, dude. Yeah. Nothing. I found her irresistible. So we get to this bar. I walk in the door. Who do I make eye contact with right upon walking in? Smoking hot Asian girl.
Smoking hot.
Small titties, but she had that Y-shaped torso. So
why'd you open up with small titties? Is that?
I'm being honest with the audience.
Okay.
I'm not going to dress this girl up.
All right.
That Y-shaped torso, though, that we can't resist.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice shoulders.
Really? Athlete?
Yeah. She had the body of one. I don't know if she necessarily played.
You never asked?
Never asked.
Okay.
So I immediately walk up and sit down with her. The first question she asked me is, "How old are you?" She thought I looked young. Sometimes girls use that as an opening, so I kind of look like a young kid. We sit down. It's her, the hot Asian chick, her friend. Want to take a guess at what the friend looks like, Leo?
I would say probably overweight.
Wildebeest.
Complete wildebeest?
Wildebeest. A warthog. I'm going to use the term warthog for the rest of the podcast.
Of course.
It's got a nice snap to it.
Yeah. Warthog, okay.
Yeah, is Pumbaa from The Lion King? Is that
that's the heavier one. Yeah, that's the warthog. Yeah.
Just call her Pumbaa.
Okay, so Pumbaa. Gotcha, of course. And her job is to make sure she doesn't get any cock. That's her job.
Pumbaa was open to Asian women getting cock.
Really?
Yes.
That's huge. That's great. That's great. When you see that, that's huge.
And they were already kind of siphoning my attention. It seemed like they were both trying to set me up with Warthog Pumbaa.
Were you the tallest guy in the bar?
I don't know.
One of?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
No one's pretty tall.
I was wearing my Nelk merch, so I felt good about myself.
Oh.
But I could tell
they had something to show. I mean, did you show your social media?
I used that move.
Really? And now that's a great move, guys. Play to your strengths. That's all any of us can do. That's what I always say, and you did it. And I'm happy for you. That's great.
Buddy. I learned that all from you.
Oh, I love you.
I have the blue check mark like Leo. But
it's coming.
Yes. So I told him I'm a writer, which isn't a lie now because I write for Danny Duncan.
Yeah.
And I told them I'm a YouTuber too. One of them saw my Instagram, which has
a very solid amount of followers.
Now I'm getting up there. Now I'm in the big leagues.
You're in the big leagues.
I think I was at about 13K when I showed them.
Oh shit, it's growing fucking fast. It's great, man.
15,
That's
high 15s
exciting.
now. No big deal. But so at one point, I cut the charade with the fat girl. I flirted with her enough to try to make the Asian jealous, which I understand is an effective move.
Yeah,
But then I got right over to the Asian girl. At one point, we pecked on the lips.
Oh, nice.
And at this point, my roommate, who gets asked there all the time, I was trying to set him up with the fat girl. Because I could see in his eyes he was fucking obliterated and he wouldn't care. Yeah. And he would just slide his cock into anything.
Now, on the kiss, though, I always say, I always like to go in with a positive mindset. Like, if you just get a kiss, that's already like a decent.
Wasn't
night,
a makeout though. Wasn't a makeout.
Still,
I know
though,
you like the makeout.
Yeah, the makeout's great. Yeah,
the first night Leo and I hung out was after the Rating UCLA video, and we took 2 UCLA chicks out, and we were making out with both of them, and they eventually had to leave. They said they had work. They probably were fucking liars. Yeah, it's fine. But that's what he said to me. As long as you get a makeout, it's a good night.
It's a good night.
But I didn't get a make. Well, I did get a makeout later on. So here's how it shaped up, and this is my problem. I'm really good in the first 15 to 20 minutes interacting with women because the skill set is identical to what we do on stage or on video.
On stage or video, yeah, true.
When people say you need to be confident or be interesting, it's really they're just telling you what a stand-up comedian needs to do to win over a crowd.
Yeah.
It's an identical skill set. You need to go out there, have a presence, have confidence in what you're saying, because if you have confidence in it, then the audience or the vagina in front of you is going to have confidence as well.
Right.
So I was being funny, witty, I got all that under control. But where I start losing my way is in the department of romance.
Gotcha.
When do you hold her hand? When do you go in for the first kiss?
Right.
When do you make the suggestion, let us get out of here?
Yeah. I have a very simple kind of formula for that, and it's really just turning the camera around to your own soul. Okay, when someone says like a compliment to you, when someone tells you have like beautiful eyes, like if I told you have beautiful eyes right now, like no matter who you are, you appreciate it. So the romance comes right after compliments, in my opinion. You start like, even if they're like overly like, oh stop, flattery gets you nowhere, but that's not the truth.
Got it.
Like anytime you compliment a woman, it's or anyone really, you kind of win them over a little bit. So I think complimenting.
And they would probably be especially powerful if the first 15 minutes had been kind of backhanded compliments and playful disrespect.
Right.
The comedic asshole character that we both play,
right.
The compliment card becomes a lot more effective after 15 minutes of being kind of a dick.
There you go. And I think the key there is to search for that one moment where you kind of basically get serious. Think of it, I almost mention it or call it like a movie moment, where you really make strong eye contact and then just basically tell them like, you're really beautiful or whatever, but mean it, and then that's when, after that moment, I think things can change and like you can slowly start getting handsy, as I call it, but but in a places that are comfortable.
HANVSY. How do you spell it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's spelled with what?
I think so. Yeah, but start with the hand. Hand's always good. I mean, for me, when you're really
hand on the hand or hand on the vagina, hand on the breast,
hand on the hand,
hand on the cunt.
Yeah.
Hand on the hand. That's what Leo always says.
Effective.
That's what he said. Before my first dates, I always text him to make sure I'm looking good. I send him a picture. He says, "Good job, Danny. Hand on the cunt." Remember that.
Hand on the cunt.
That's what
right.
sends me off into the night. Hand on the hand.
Hand on the hand.
See, again, because I've been so hardcore in video mode. Chasing ass it's fifth on my list of priorities, which means I essentially never do it.
Does that for you guys out there?
I do it for you fuckers. I go celibate. I beat off constantly, but otherwise I'm celibate. But in college, I was the fucking ladies' man, so I had short hair, I lifted weights, I was a fucking douchebag.
I like the picture that we saw. It
was cute.
Frat,
with my frat portrait we saw during that UCLA video up on the wall. But I neglected these lessons, or they didn't come into my mind. So this chick, get the hot Asian girl, she fucking ends up making out with a 5'5", bleached hair, probably gay guy on the dance floor.
That's terrible.
I couldn't fucking believe my eyes. I saw him kind of edging in the whole night.
Was he just like all up in her face, kind of?
Or? A little bit, but I just assumed he was a gay guy, and I assumed he was no threat. I was like, you're fucking gay. I don't have to worry about it. I can go to the bathroom. I can go hang out with my friends at the bar. So at one point, she walks by me with the gay dude. I wave at her, so I think they're going to go smoke a fucking cigarette or whatever gay guys do with hot chicks.
Was he gay for sure, or do you?
We're going to get the answer to that. Right. Warthog comes up to me, and Warthog tells me that my Asian princess has just left the bar with gay man.
What?
Gone back to their apartment. Asian girl had texted Warthog that. So now, first of all, there's about a minute where I'm trying to pretend that a colossal wave of disappointment hasn't just washed over me, which it had. But then I got to consider my options. Go home empty-handed or get my cock sucked by the fucking Warthog girl.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely go with option 2 there. Yeah.
Even Leo, you would?
Yeah, absolutely.
We took a poll amongst the room because about 4 guys were back here after the bar closed. 2.5 is the 1 through 10 score we assigned her. And I agree with that. 5 is average. 5 is top of the bell curve. 2.5.
2.5.
If you drop a point or if you start going down away from her, we're talking homeless women.
What are we talking?
We're talking
hygiene,
about cancer
hygiene
victims.
Was bad?
I'm going to tell you everything. So we fucking leave, and it's still because she'd been like making out with my roommate because I was trying to wingman that in. But it's kind of because my roommate's fucking sloshed. It becomes apparent she's more attracted to me than my roommate. We get back here though. She's on the phone with the Asian girl while we're on the Uber back. Gay guy couldn't get his fucking dick hard, and Asian girl kicked him out. So it wasn't even like he went back and piped the shit out of her and rocked her world. Obviously, I would have been the better choice.
Of course.
So I learned that, and I get on the phone with the Asian girl in the Uber. I'm so shameless, and I'm trying to get her over. She says no, whatever. I got the Warthog.
Fine.
We take her back here. It's only about 5 minutes down the street.
Okay.
I take Warthog into the back bedroom. I lay down. I solicit a blowjob. She makes me put on a condom before she sucks my dick.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so that means she's doing this all the time.
I think so. She's a professional.
And it's probably a good, right?
She's clinical in her sex acts.
Really?
Yeah.
Clinical. Yeah. Okay. So she made you put a condom on. What did you have? Was it a spermicidal condom?
I don't know. Well, this was just for oral.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. But did you have the condom or her? Because
she had the condom.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you don't have condoms.
No, of course not. Man. I'm a real man.
No, yeah, exactly.
So at some point during the blowjob, she asks if she's gonna get anything in return.
Yeah. Oh God! Wow, she's feeling real mighty. Did she see your Instagram or was it the other one?
I think the other one did.
Yeah, see, if she had seen your Instagram, she wouldn't have asked.
She wouldn't have asked for anything in return. She would have known her place.
That's a perk. Yeah, that's a perk. Yeah.
Continue sucking my cock, peasant. But no, that wasn't the case. So, and at some point, she'd gotten herself naked too. Let me give you a quick catalog of this woman's body.
She got completely
while
naked?
she was blowing me.
She just took all her clothes off.
She started.
How'd she get the shoes off?
One item by one item, disrobing. I don't remember the fucking.
She heels? What'd she have
I don't
on?
remember. I don't recall.
This is insane.
So here's what we have. Here's what her body looked like.
The audacity.
Face. Horrible nose, a bullfrog pouch underneath the chin.
No,
I swear to God, the classic bullfrog pouch, just fat down to here.
Really obese.
Dude, 2.5.
Okay.
Saggy, lopsided tits that had been operated on because she'd had breast cancer, which,
well,
God bless her.
She's a fighter.
She's a survivor.
I like her. I like this.
I praise her for that, but her tits were not looking great.
One day when you're fucking huge, I hope she tells stories of sucking your cock at parties.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
I don't really hope that at all.
No, she's going to.
I'm going to deny them if they ever get out.
Oh,
if she tweets at me on Twitter, I'm going to talk to somebody. I'm going to talk to Jack Conte up there in San Francisco and get her account deleted. So, I got more. Her body, it's the tattoos. It was like a purple cloud with stars. And then about 3 paragraphs of text that I did not have it in my heart to read. I'm sure it was unintelligible.
Read the text?
It was probably like a passage from a Nicholas Sparks novel.
No way.
It probably would have made me want to kill myself had I read it. I would have come out and retrieved a kitchen knife and taken it to my wrist.
Do you remember
I didn't fucking ask. I don't remember.
All right.
She lives down the street. Horrible tattoos. She looks like she has smallpox. Her acne is so bad.
Where? Like on her face or all over?
Pink, just zits everywhere.
No.
A pouch that completely eclipses her vagina. Like hangs down over the vagina.
Hangs over.
Listen, I get brave for a second, Leo.
Oh, God.
I lift the pouch.
No.
It looks like a beaver had been caught in a tailpipe of a car.
Stop it, dude.
It looks like a beaver had crawled into a tailpipe.
No.
Just a fucking mass of hair and grime, dude. And she has the gall to ask me, Danny Mullen, who is a certified internet celebrity, who has a check mark next to his name on YouTube.
Yeah.
To ask Danny Mullen if she's going to get anything in return.
And?
Well, you don't want to know my move, Leo?
I really am curious, yes.
I'll take care of you, baby. Got up naked, came down the hallway, shouted from around that corner to where my roommate was seated, where we are right now.
Yeah.
I need you. Get in the fucking room.
Okay.
I'm going to have to bleep out his name right there. I should not have said his name. Sorry.
It's fine.
Roommate.
How was he? Did he come back to life at this point a little bit?
He was fucked up. So that was one of the funniest parts. He gets in there. He's the most insolent, disrespectful, not taking her seriously at all. He's not sober like me, or I was playing it kind of respectful.
Yeah.
I was pretending I liked her.
Yeah.
He just gets in there and he's like, all right, you gotta suck my dick, 'cause I'm not hard right now. Because I told him to fuck her, and she was totally okay. I recorded a consent video.
Okay.
Because you have to do that when you get two guys.
Yeah.
I pulled up my phone, I recorded a consent video. I was like, so you're okay with us? The two of us having sex? She's like, yes, I'm a big girl, I consent. I was like, sweet. Stopped recording, save. So Noah's like, you gotta suck my cock. Pulls his cock out. She fucking blows him a little bit. He gets hard. She puts a condom on him. He fucks her from behind.
Okay, wow.
He fucks her from behind while she's blowing me.
So that was her getting hers.
That was her getting hers.
And you made it happen for her.
I made it happen for her. I got her a penis in her body other than her mouth.
Can I ask you why did you check her vagina? Just in case it was magical by some.
I just wanted to see what was going on down there. I mean, maybe by an off chance she had a stupendous vagina.
Yeah,
in which case I could have been talked into putting it in.
All right, there you go.
It was not the case.
Okay.
So Noah has sex with her. At one point she in her haste, she loses her sense of caution, rips the fucking condom off me, starts sucking me raw.
Whoa. Okay.
Which I got in my cock. I got excited about that because it felt good for once.
Very low chance of STDs.
Oh yeah.
Either way, it's fine.
I would get my cock sucked by a prostitute. No, I wouldn't lose any sleep over that. But so comes in. I gotta bleep his name again.
Yeah.
Roommate. That's 2 times I've used his name. Roommate comes in about 2 minutes. And then this is one of the best parts. After he comes, he's kind of lingering for maybe 20 to 30 seconds. I'm still getting blown. I ask him, what are you doing back there, buddy? He looks me straight in the eye, swoops down, the girl's still on her belly blowing me, puts his tongue at the base of her ass crack, rakes it all the way up over her anus to the small of her back. Just fucking licks this chick's ass for no reason whatsoever.
No, dude.
I think he did it to prove.
No, he's a sick fuck.
I think he did it as a status move to prove, hey, I'm the young crazy guy in the house now.
This is guaranteed one of the best nights of this girl's life.
I think so.
But actually, it's the best night of her life.
But don't you see that as kind of a sign of disrespect that he would lick her ass? Like he was trying to prove to me that he's more wild and crazy than Danny Mullen.
He did.
I think he did.
He's more wild.
I was not willing to do the same thing.
No, that was incredible.
Mike a little more dead on there.
I'd say that he proved a very great point in basically.
He taught me a lesson.
He taught you a lesson.
He's more willing to lick ass than I.
Yeah.
So then he fucking.
There's no way that was clean. Is he okay? Has he?
I don't know. He hasn't been vomiting, if that's what you're asking. He hasn't,
cool.
Because there are serious stomach viruses that can arise. Right. But that's the great thing about being the 2-man is you can just vacate the room. And so I got left with the wreckage. So he just fucking up and leaves, gets his clothes on and leaves. I don't even think he said goodbye. And then I'm stuck with her. She at some point, so she's sucking my cock. Get this. She's like, I want to have sex. And I didn't know what to say because as men, we're not programmed to turn down sex.
No, it's tough.
But this woman, it almost left my lips.
I have a good one for you if you need
a good move.
Yeah, good
so
move right
I think
there.
I figured it out. I think you can dig this.
All
but
right.
the point is, I used my line too late.
Okay.
Warthog Pumbaa starts climbing up my body, gets my cock in her hand with a condom, and fucking mounts me. She put another condom on at some point, fucking mounts me.
Oh, God.
Dude, I am just stiff as a board.
Right.
Like a rape victim.
Yeah.
Like a 14-year-old girl in some foreign country getting raped by a rich monarch in the country.
Oh, God, yeah.
I'm just fucking, and she can sense it. She's like, why are you so stiff? What's going on? And I started cooking.
Said that?
I started cooking up the story. I'm like, I just got out of a bad breakup, baby.
Oh, that's so
I'm not
good.
ready to have sex with anybody.
Yeah.
I prefer it for right now because you, all the other girls in that bar, no, but you deserve a good lay.
Right.
And I'm not in the position to make love to you like you deserve right now.
Wow. Did you said this like your best acting?
I took her hand. I took her hand in mine.
Her hand?
I took her hand in mine.
See, this is why girls. That's great. She's having a good night.
I ended things as long as she doesn't see this podcast.
Right.
And I immediately started hitting on the Asian girl on Instagram right after. As long as those two things don't make it back to her ears, she's gonna think I'm Prince Charming.
Hey man, we're not all perfect.
We're not all perfect.
Yeah.
But so I talk her down off my cock, and eventually what happened was she laid on her back. She sucked my balls while I jerked off, and she even licked my ass a little bit.
Really?
So I love a nice rim job jerk off. With lotion.
Oh, I'm sure that was phenomenal.
It was not bad. And guess who I was thinking of while it was taking place?
The Asian. Her friend. Of course.
I was pretending the Asian was down there giving Danny the rim. And I came and I asked her to leave very nicely because it was about 3 a.m., well past my bedtime. And that was my story of getting laid last weekend.
Wow, man. That is incredible. And yeah, it counts because there was insertion, although you didn't climax from sex.
Oh, it counts.
Yeah, it counts.
A wise man once told me, as long as you break the goal line.
You've had sex.
Yeah.
Still fucked, yeah.
When was the last time you got